So we're trying to bring you all kinds of new and different things. This is our wind and weather set of 2 solar Crackle glass globes. These are absolutely stunning. They are hand-painted works of art, and what a show they give off. During the daytime, they sparkle with great color and great hand-painted designs, and then at nighttime, because they've got a solar power panel built in, they glow. It's a glowing, beautiful Crackle globe with all those beautiful decorations. I have it available in either choice. What you're looking at there is the butterfly. Look at how it glows at night. And there it is during the day. And what's been hugely popular as well is we also have it available in the Hummingbird. Now you're gonna get 2 of these. You get a large one, which is here, all right? And it's all real glass. Gorgeous and heavy duty. This is not paper thin. This is, you can't do Crackle glass unless it's thicker glass, right? And then you're also gonna get a small one, which is right over here. Look at this one, give you an idea. So there they are, kind of right next to each other. I'll cozy them up so you can see. These are stunning, and I love the fact that you can kind of put it out there and set it and forget it and leave it alone. Carrie Mobley is here. Hi, Carrie Mobley.
Hi, good morning, Guy. How's it going?
You're such a fresh face on this day, and you always bring such beautiful, fun creations. Now, this stuff, and by the way, it's $69.95 for both. You get both of them. It's not for each one. You get 2. This is real artwork.
Oh,
I mean, this is
hand-painted.
Beautiful stuff.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So each one is going to be a little bit different. They follow a template, and then the artist gets to kind of render it themselves by filling it in and making it personal. But of course, they're all going to be about the same, so don't worry that you're gonna get something, out of the ordinary. So just like you said, this is really heavy-duty Crackle glass. We have the Hummingbird, which has these beautiful jewel tones on it. I love to show the Hummingbird up here.
That's the one. I love that Hummingbird.
Isn't that beautiful?
That.
Now, wind and weather, if you're not aware of them, they have been around since 1976. They're from California. Their pieces are so well made. They're such high quality. They are meant, engineered, designed to be outside so they can handle all of the elements that you might, listen, I live in Florida, so you want to talk about elements, we have them here. So you can nestle these into a flower pot. You can put it in one of your flower beds. I have mine. I actually made a really cute little wheelbarrow pot planter, and so I just kind of have mine nestled in there. But what I want to show you is when we turn the lights down in the studio, I think it just shows so beautifully in here. So now what we have inside is we have these really nice copper wires with these LED lights in there. And the reason that copper is important is because it's a much sturdier metal, so it's going to hold its shape. They're not all going to fall down into the bottom. They're going to stay kind of wrapped around right where they are. Look at the way this Crackle absolutely reflects the light. It's stunning, and I can't wait for you guys to see here live in the studio.
I want to say something really quick, because that first shot, can we go back to that last shot you guys were just showing? Because that's the true glow of how it will look outside, but because of our filters inside, it's a little bit different, and you'll see the difference, because that's how. Let's jump to the next shot.
I know, right?
We're trying to kind of give you an idea of how it sparkles, but our cameras basically cut out most of the light, and so it just looks like little sparkles inside.
Correct.
It doesn't have that glow because it filters out the light. But I wanted to show you that shot in the dark of how they glow like the moon.
That's right. Yeah. So it's not just the little lights in there that you see, it's the whole globe itself. So it really is a gazing ball, but that Crackle is absolutely that high quality look. It absolutely makes it look so much more high end.
It's not plastic or plexiglass.
No. But do you see the hand painted details on there? And those are the things that make wind and weather pieces just absolutely so special. That Crackle during the day, of course, you're gonna get that nice reflection off the sun, almost like it's coming alive. And then at night, that solar panel that's hidden on the inside is going to be absorbing all of that energy from the sun. Yeah. I know, you don't have to do anything with it.
You and I were just talking about, before the show, we were talking about kids and college and all the things that we have to think about every day. The last thing I want to think about is having to turn things on and off, which is why I love solar lights so much, because you never maintain these. You simply let them get charged throughout the day, right? They have the built-in battery charged inside. They charge up by the sun throughout the day, and because it's relatively clear on most of the sides, the sun hits it. You want to keep it in an area that gets some sun. And then realistically, if you get it in an area that doesn't get as much sun, it's just not gonna go with the full 7 or 8 hours.
That's exactly it, right.
But to be honest with you, I'm looking for 2 to 3 hours. I'm looking till about 11, 12 o'clock.
Yeah,
because I'm usually not out.
Yeah.
We don't stay up after that. So just make sure sure it gets adequate light. But my point being, no maintenance, no plugs, no timers. Sun goes down, the globes come to life. And then when the sun comes up, they sparkle and you see all the beautiful reflection of color during the day. It truly is a great piece of artwork for your garden. By the way, I do have our fountains coming up. So if those of you that are on a limited budget today and are looking for something special before you jump the boat on this one, I have the fountains available too. So lots of great decorative items. But the Crackle glass especially, that's a real sort of an intense process how they do that.
Oh, absolutely, and that's why it tends to be a little bit more expensive, but it's going to give you such a more, I guess, unique show both during the day and at night. Right, exactly, so it's kind of giving you that movement. And those little micro lights on the copper end there, I mean, I have to say, for me, I just want pretty things to look at when I'm outside. We've been waiting months to get back outside. And the wind and weather pieces that I bring to you here are so special because this isn't something that you're gonna find at any of your average, you know, big box garden stores.
No, this is upscale stuff.
It is, really is. And it will last you for years and years. And again, it is heavy duty, really thick glass. So if something hits it by chance, you're not gonna have to worry about it breaking. And if it cracks, maybe nobody would know.
Oh, look, you cracked my globe. No, it's supposed to be like that. No, you don't have to. And by the way, it's not like, it's not gonna fall apart. That's not how this works. Everything is sealed in, everything is covered. And so it's made to look like that on purpose to reflect all the beautiful sun. And at night when it comes to lights from inside. So remember, two choices. We're showing you the butterfly right now, but it also comes in the hummingbird. The butterfly is obviously a monarch.
Yes.
And then we'll switch over to the hummingbird. You know what? This year I'm calling this the year of the hummingbirds.
Oh, it is.
It seems like that's what everybody wants.
Wind and weather.
Anything hummingbirds.
Our wind and weather customers, they are huge hummingbird fans. I happen to have always considered myself a butterfly girl, but I will say, I mean, the jewel tones on this hummingbird are so bright and so vibrant that even if you don't have a garden, and maybe you don't have a green thumb, what a great way, well, first of all, get spray and grow, but second of all you have to do is have just this nice pop of color outside and you are going to feel like an extraordinary
And you know
gardener.
what I love too, Carrie? I love that this is hand painted. That makes all the difference. Not cranked out in a factory, it's hand done, so you get that feeling of owning a real special piece of art.
I just remembered one more thing.
What?
If you take the solar battery out and put a regular battery